To go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Out we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. That'll be caught by the running back, Singletary.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3.
Half 18, half 18. Great, 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 great.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach. Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Out we go.
Play action now. It's Jones. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here we go. Other side, other side. Out we go.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Timberland, Timberland, Timberland.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Detroit Johnson, Detroit Johnson. Timberland, 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 Timberland. Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Triple right, Pacino. Triple right. Bama, Bama, Bama. Out we go.
They do go for it. It's Jones. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Don Capers, Don Capers. Last jungle.
And now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Timberland, Timberland, Timberland. Half, half.
They'll run once more with Singletary. He is in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. In motion is Myers. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Raider first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively.
So he's just not going to catch the user? That's crazy.
And it'll be 2nd down. Now Kamara. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's Minshew. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Calm.
Slayton is the man in motion.
Up we go.
On play action, it's Jones. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Half jumbo. Up we go.
Now a play fake. Jones. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Chip.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
Up we go.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. The Giants sending out their punter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he gets this up close to the 40. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, here's Minshew. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. It's a give now to Kamara. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Man in motion here is Tucker. He'll try and throw with Minshew. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Vegas.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
To throw, Minshew. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
To the air on 3rd down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deonte Banks. Inside the 40. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Gano on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants extend their advantage to 14-3. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. 2nd and 7. Back is Minshew. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Minshew. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Momo. Out we go.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Dom Capers. Cadence, lock in the cadence. South salad. Out we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll air one out for Higgins. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This brought him out past the 20. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw. That is hot! And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 4. It is 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Apple. Half 88. Rita. Out we go.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He fumbled the football. One of the Raiders has got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Minshew. That one caught by Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raider first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On first down, Jones. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Here's 2nd and 9. They put Adams in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's Minshew. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
56. Out, go.
Play action now. It's Jones. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Cockroach, cockroach, cockroach.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Out, go.
To throw is Jones. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
14. Raiders 13.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Other side, other side. Here we go, hey.
Higgins sent in motion.
Out, go.
On play action, it's Jones. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
They'll
line.
motion their tight end Johnson.
Out, go.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. And he will go all the way. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. And he will get into the end zone for 2, and this game is tied.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Tracy now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Timberland. Okay, here we go.
Slot man in motion left.
Up, go.
Now a play fake. Jones. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Okay, here we go. Detroit Johnson.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Timberland. Here we go.
Slayton is the man in motion.
Up, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. The ball comes out. And this is taken in by
How much more can you just save this nigga? I don't get
As you
it.
can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
Mike, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
We'll try and throw with Minshew. That is brought in at the 10. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Makes the score Raiders 28, Giants 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Jones now on first down. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Bama.
On first and 10, here's Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 43 yards.
Detroit. Here we go.
They'll run here with Singletary. And a short pickup down inside the 10. Here now, second down and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Raiders' 9-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jones. This one caught at the 4.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On 1st down, here's Minshew. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
From the gun, here's Minshew. That's to the outside. He's got it to Bowers on the corner route. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws, this is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Finds room inside the 40. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Vegas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10.
Don Capers. Don Capers. Don Capers. Half. Out, go.
Jones operating out of the pistol. A ball deep for the end zone. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go. Calm. Out, go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Jones to the air again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
South salad. Momo.
On play action, it's Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Raiders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The first run for Alexander Madison. Up the sideline, past the 30. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And this will be incomplete.
Well, there's really 2 schools of thought, Mike. You have yourself the lead in the 4th quarter, and a lot of people just say, let's
just realize they kept me in that dumbass cover 3
too,
or 3-4.
The opposing team to let themselves back in the game. Well, that's exactly what they almost did here. They put the ball in the
This
air.
nigga garbage. He won't make the ups.
They're lucky it didn't come back to bite them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Minshew. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. To the air once more is Minshew. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A run here with Kamara. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.